And we're back for another episode of All Star Fandom Prime. A lot has gone down in the last few days, but we're going to cover it all like we always do. We're going to throw it up to Jen for our up-to-date news things, just the pulse of the fandom. And then this is the trailer. How do we get Disney fans back? Let's throw them a little Grogu and Mandalorian. Right. And we're going to have Doc's hot picks. So this guy watches a lot of stuff. He's going to let you know what you should be watching in his Doc hot picks. What's going on right now. And we updated our last one from our fandom soapbox to a mic drop. So we're just going to discuss some things in fandoms that that's going on in the news or anything that sort of just came out in the last 2 hours or so of this recording. So we'll take a look at that too. But
man,
is everybody ready to get the show started?
Let's go. Party people. Do it.
So I'm glad we started this segment to throw it off to Jen for this Fandom Pulse. It gives me a chance to catch my breath, and it gets you up to date on everything in the pulse of the fandom. So, Jen, I am going to go ahead, toss it on over to you. Let me bring your screen up so you can have it. There you go.
Thank you.
Let us know what's going on in fandoms, Jen.
Oh man, we got. I feel like the past couple of weeks things have just been dropping, and one of the big things that came out recently is an update for Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Mr. Spider-Man himself unfortunately suffered a head injury, and the production is paused for a week, so to give this man a chance to recover, because this man does his own stunts.
Okay, that's my thought, Jen. This can't be him.
Why do you keep saying that? Stop trying to take that from Tom, bro.
There's no way I'm letting Tom Holland do that.
Stop trying to take that from Tom. You let Jackie Chan go out there and flip flop all over Brooklyn.
That do their own stunts, including he takes
you let Tom Cruise fly off the side of the planes.
He's in a mask, man. Like, we got to protect this guy at all costs.
No,
why do you think we haven't had people really swinging through the cities?
Why does he have a head concussion then?
Point of pride.
There's no way I'm letting my $1 million star do that.
But it's a point of pride for him. Like, I can do that. What got him the part in the first place? He came in and did a somersault and did the whole landing, bro.
And you know what? That's all I need from him. Just like the street vendor. Hey, yo, Spider-Man, do a backflip.
But this is normal. Tom Cruise does his own stunts.
Thank you.
Keanu Reeves did most of his stunts in The Matrix. Like, most of the guys do their own stunts.
All of that stuff is like practical stuff. Like Keanu Reeves is just walking through people, shooting, kicking, punching.
But dog,
we expect this man to.
He was riding a horse. That was Keanu on a horse.
Matter of fact, Tom Cruise. That whole scene where he jumped off of that mountain, that was really him flying off of that mountain off the motorcycle, bro.
There were moments on production where Tom took off the mask and was waving to fans during these shots.
True. Now, I don't know about these, Jen. Now we have the shots of him because we did in a few episodes back of him without his mask and being out there. But there's no way in the world I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm letting Tom Holland do this. I can't imagine it.
It's happened in other productions, which is why what's the gentleman's name who helps Hayden with Vader, who's his variant? His name is Tom. I met him at New York Comic Con in 2023. We had a discussion about this. He advocates for stunt crew because of stuff like this that does happen, because when actors do their own stunts, which you can. But if something like this happens, it does pause the production. And with the statement that was released, according to Variety, it says that a source close to the production says that the shooting is expected to start up again on September 29th, and it will not have an impact on the film's July 31st, 2026 release date. So we should still be getting this film on time. And that Holland is recuperating out of abundance of caution, as the source has stated.
Yeah, man, he a young buck, man. This is his first concussion, dog. He good.
He's young.
Man, Look, he played rugby and shit. Man, he good, dog.
What about
I'm saying your boy that plays for Miami. Your boy that plays for Miami right now that had about 13 concussions. He's still playing football, bro.
And ain't no way in good faith they can send that boy out there every Sunday. They should still be sending him out there every Sunday. I know he wants to play, but no.
Oh my God.
Okay, we gotta do some digging, man. I'm gonna put Jen, our ace reporter, on this because I need to know if that's really him in that match, behind that match.
I will find it. I will find
it. Cool, though, dog. See, I will find it. On them, dog, he's swinging on them things, bro.
You know what? That'll be the only Pulse news next week. That I will confirm that this man is behind the mask on them strings, flying high.
That's pretty damn
all right.
cool,
okay. Oh boy, because this is the first time we talked about it. This is the first time we've had practical swinging like this. Like we've come to the idea that Spider-Man is just going to be a CGI character when we need him to be, and that's especially when he's swinging. So we're okay with that. I feel like this is going to make it more grounded. I get it. It's going to look dope on film. It looks dope right now, but
from what we shared before, it looks really good.
Yeah, but again, man, my $1 million star, like he's the face behind the mask too.
But then you don't know if it's in his contract. That could have been part of the contract negotiations because he's taking gymnastics for this role.
Yeah, he's super athletic. I get it, but there's sometimes you just gotta be like, you just gotta be like,
right stage. Yeah, I
was just about to say, son, sit down.
Protect the baby. Well, the baby can't be
out father for a year yet. Look how that comes out.
I'm saying, wait till your baby grow up and start swinging on the table, dog.
But see, that's the thing, man. Like I don't know, man. It just seems. I'm sorry, I took over Jen because I was like, I gotta bring this up.
This is why we have this show, so we can discuss, debate, and then come back together in harmony. It works.
Yeah, I just had to throw that out because I'm like, man, get him off that.
Here's the thing: they got him protected. You see the scaffold and everything they got him on, dog. He protected. I mean, I'm curious as to how did he fall and get the concussion.
Before the show's over, I'm gonna see if I can find that video of him of the practical swinging through the streets that we watched a few weeks ago, and see if we can watch that again.
So, Doc, I was doing research to see if there was anything that was released from sources that are on set describing what happened, but none of the details are being released.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hush hush. I feel like because I mean, their star getting a concussion, so I think we're gonna tread lightly over this. Just move on. He'll be back next week, so and be back swinging, and I'm sure it'll be a little safer.
I think that's a wise thing to do because I believe some news came out about the actress who plays Suri in Wakanda Forever, where she had a very serious incident.
Oh, she did. I remember that. Yeah,
during the filming. So I think because I think the initial intention was like this, not giving a lot of details, but someone who was, I think, on the team found a way to leak it, and so they're trying to avoid that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks dope. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this.
Could you imagine how long he practiced just so he could do that, dog? I would want to be in the mask doing that too, bro. Let me get my shine on. Let me show these people. Let me show my fans I really do this.
Cynthia Erivo. Espérate, por favor. Cynthia Erivo did all of her stunts for Wicked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she did everything, including the singing and the flying live on set. That was not dubbed. She did that.
Oh, that's what's up. Now, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm saying,
I get it.
Superstar status. That's how you get there, ain't it? Hey, don't Vin Diesel do his own stunts too?
Okay, Vin Diesel. You stop it. Vin Diesel doing his own stunts.
I'm just saying, didn't he really catch Letty like that over the bridge, dog? Like that was really
boy. You want to talk about
into the arms of that car.
You want to talk about a moment in time where we were like, oh, these movies gonna be different.
Yeah, for real.
Because was that the one or the one after that? Was that Fast Five? He called her.
That was Fast Five, dog.
Are you sure?
She lost her memory.
No.
Oh
no, I'm sorry. That was the next one. That was the next one when she was with what's his name? The younger Shaw brother.
So again, this was the year or the movie that we were like, oh, we on something different because The Rock flexed out at cast and said, "Daddy's got to go to work."
Yeah, dog.
And I was like, "This is what we at."
Hold on.
Fast 5 was amazing. Sorry, Jen.
I'm sorry. It was after he had landed on a car.
I have to start keeping popcorn on the side so I could just pull it out as you guys get into these and just enjoy. Go for it.
Vin Diesel. Come on, man. He spends the majority of his time sitting in a car.
Get off my brother, man.
Jen, proceed. I'm sorry. We're sorry.
We apologize. My bad, Jen.
Well, the next update we have is from DC, from James Gunn himself. We got some script announcements, y'all. We got Man of Tomorrow for Superman and the latest Batman movie, Brave and Bold. Guys.
Okay.
I mean, Doc, take it away. I'll give it up to you.
First, I mean, you can tell me if this is true. Is there a comic book that I need to go and read first for Superman? Because I did that for Supergirl.
Yes, there is a Man of Tomorrow. There's also an animated movie that they made not too long ago. So you could probably watch that, but it just depends on what they decide to pull it from. The idea of this story, I think, specifically for James Gunn, is that Lex Luthor and Superman are going to have to team up.
Yes.
To stop something. So that's the idea, at least the rumor mill around that one. Batman Brave and the Bold, that's another comic book. Go ahead.
Well, I just got one question. Who is coming to make these two clowns? And I call them both clowns because they got to team up together. Because Lex is supposed to be in prison forever and ever and a day. So I'm just saying, who got to come? Is it my boy? Because we still ain't really get to see him put in work.
Well,
Darkseid.
No, it's too early. It's too early. I think Brainiac would be a good one to make them team up.
Yeah.
Because it depends, like Darkseid is like a Thanos level. Well, Brainiac's up there too. But if I'm thinking like Endgame for DC, just copy Marvel, man. It's Darkseid.
You remember Brainiac showed? I'm sorry, Jen. Brainiac made an appearance in the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. How did you feel about that guy when he played Brainiac? I mean, I know
he was in that movie.
Yeah,
he was.
Wasn't Brainiac the villain in?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Brainiac. It was. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't remember. It wasn't Brainiac though. Yeah, it wasn't Brainiac. No. We haven't gotten Brainiac in live action.
We haven't
yet.
Okay.
Unless it's something DC TV deal. I don't know. We've got him in live action yet, but I think these two stories are going to be pretty dope. We got some some comments from the chat. Sage D. Rumor is that it's Brainiac. I mean, that makes more sense. Or Mongol. I don't think they'll come with Mongol.
No, but Brainiac makes more sense because you have to have something at the same level of both Clark and Lex, or just a few notches above, where they're like, well, fine, I guess we'll work together to take out this thing, but then we're back to enemies when we're done.
Parallax.
It has to be something so superior that they're both like, listen.
And that's the thing. Like this is where the whole DC new DCU like sort of throws me off a little bit. Not throws me off, but it's like, boy, we are moving, which is okay. I do like a good slow burn sometimes, but we're jumping into this second movie.
Well, I think because of what has happened with the DCU, we need this kind of pacing because we've had so many starts, so many fumbles, so many DC fans are disappointed. How decisions were made last minute, what happened to the actor. So I think because of what's going on and with the success of Superman, this type of pacing is good because then we can really reset the DCU where it needs to be so we can continue to build on it.
I think it's too early for Lex.
Brainiac?
No, why? I think it's too early for Lex and Superman to team up together.
Well, what would you want to see? What would you want to see instead of that?
I mean, to be honest with you, Darkseid. I mean, I know everybody says it's too early. I know you say it's too early. I know, dog. But I'm just saying,
that's equally too fast.
But here's my thing, because it took years upon years before Superman was like, okay, I can stomach to team up with this dude because he is, by all rights, like super intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a valid point that can be turned into a question, because it's like, okay, if we're gonna do Man of Tomorrow, what's the time jump here?
That's a great.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Turtle brings in Sinestro from the comments.
Hi, Turtle.
I don't know if that could sort of coincide with Green Lantern or the Lantern Corps or whatever. So
that's true. I don't know if Green Lantern coming out too.
But I don't know if that's enough to be like to team those two up, because
he's supposed to be in prison, dog, like never to be released, because he a traitorous piece of you know what that literally tried to destroy a whole nother country, to take over a whole nother country and become a king, bro.
Dude, this clown almost ripped
not only that, just to get at Superman, just to completely annihilate him.
Then he opens up a pocket universe and almost destroys Earth.
I love Mr. Terrific in that whole scene about the pocket universe.
I mean, your man's went like it was bad, dog.
Yeah, but I mean, again, this is the new DCU, right? This is where we are. This is where we are with
right
when
now.
We had Superman.
I feel good how we started, and right now I'm like, okay, James, go.
I'm giving it the best chance, the best try I can. Like, I'm putting on a strong face here because the
movie he just released was so good, bro. I don't want it.
He knocked it out of the park.
Ruin it, dog.
A comic book movie.
All I'm saying is I don't want him to ruin it. That's all I'm saying.
And I think moving too fast could possibly do it, because I think James Gunn has a tendency to pull deep cuts from comic book lore too, which is pretty good. But let's look at the universe he's building so far: Superman, Peacemaker. We don't have a Batman casted yet, but that's coming in due time. Supergirl's next up, and it's based off of another comic book, Woman of Tomorrow, Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
which is a great read. It was just awesome read.
It is,
but because I never saw Supergirl in that light that way before, I think that's the difference. Why I'm like interested in seeing that in live action. Next villain for Superman, when we already started out with Lex. Like, look at his rogues gallery, man. Like, his big hitters are Lex, Brainiac, Darkseid, like Sage said, Mongol.
Which again, going back to what we originally said at the top of this piece of the polls, is Brainiac.
Metallo, exactly. That could be a good one. Sorry, Jess. Metallo would be a great one.
Wait, who?
Metallo would be.
I saw Sage said Cyborg Superman, but
Metallo.
Remember, we have that clone that went into a black hole. He comes back in the comic books, right?
You talking Bizarro?
Yeah, he comes back, doesn't he, in the comic books?
Well, Bizarro,
not to justify for Lex for them to join forces. No, well, he did invent him.
I don't think Metallo would be a reason for them to join, because Lex had a hand in creating Metallo too. I mean, man got a heart of kryptonite.
True.
So like but see, again, he's got a really good rogues gallery too. Like, we sleep on Superman's a bit because he's got a lot of heavy hitters.
Yeah.
But what can make them join forces? I do think Brainiac,
Black Adam,
and
I don't know if they're going to bring Black Adam in.
We ain't touching that for another 15
bro.
years.
You said, I'm just thinking, what can make them join forces? A heavy hitter, that mother sucker right there.
Facts, but then like wasn't there controversy with the last film, from what I heard?
Oh, we ain't even talking about that though. Yeah, we ain't talking about that.
That ended.
That ain't James Gunn.
Like we go back and watch that ending, and you told me like we starting from there with those two. I'm all right. I'm in, man.
Yeah.
Superman showed up legit. Superman. We need to talk.
We need to talk.
That was the best.
I still can't get over the scene between him and Lois when they just have that long scene together where they're arguing, when the subtle inflection where he just goes into Miss Lane. I got chills. Oh,
because that's the thing. If we get into this early with Mongol, and we're jumping like to some boom tubes, some apocalypse, like we're getting into that lore, which is dope. But man, I don't know, man. I've kind of been accustomed to the slow burn here. And I'm interested to see. I know we talked a lot about Superman, but Batman on the other side of it too. This is a Damian Wayne comic.
Well, here's another thing to keep in mind. We are accustomed to the slow burn because of Marvel, because we've had 10 years plus now. Because with this,
but did it not work?
Well, no, I'm not saying that it didn't. It did. But to get to my point, if the DCU wants to compete with Marvel, you have to do something a little different to keep fans engaged. So it's not a complete copy and paste frame by frame template.
True.
Because Marvel has had 10 years of successful execution where DC has not had that. So you got to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, and that's majority DC and Warner Brothers' fault too.
Exactly.
So hopefully they get it put together. But the Batman one is very interesting to me because it's Damian Wayne and Bruce Wayne. So Damian's going to be that Robin. So that means for Batman, we've quite possibly fast forwarded so far where like Dick Grayson might be in Bloodhaven right now as Nightwing, which is a kind of dope thought to have. But I always just felt like James Gunn overloads a lot of his movies with a lot of characters. We saw it in Superman recently. I feel like this one he's loading it with.
It worked.
Can you put up what Turtle just said at the bottom, please? Because this is the truth. I mean, you just said
and they tried to move. Okay, we know that we jumped from Man of Steel to BVS to Justice League in 3 movies. That was a cluster bomb of a thing to try to do. Well, Wonder Woman was in there too, but Justice League right after it.
Can you put up what Sarah posted?
Yeah, I think Gunn is smart enough to take what he needed from the MCU casting, characters that fit the characters, but do your own thing. Right. I mean, let me get back to my real point and first one.
Okay.
He loads it so much where, like, even in this Superman movie, I would have been happy if you just like gave me just Superman. We shoehorned a lot of characters in there to build out a universe and to make sure we tell people the universe already exists. So jump over to Batman. We don't need an origin story. I think everybody can agree with that.
Yeah.
But to pick him up somewhere in between where, we don't have a Dick Grayson as Robin. We probably don't have a Jason Todd. We're past that. And we're right at Damian. I would have loved a Batman standalone movie to establish that new person as this Batman's DCU Batman, because we already got Pattinson over in Elseworld too. So we'll have 2 Batmans for at least 2 more movies for a trilogy for Robert Pattinson probably, and then whatever this Batman does moving forward. But it would have been great to have like that Batman established, and then I always saw it as like an end credit scene where Talia al Ghul shows up with Damian, and that's when you go into the second movie of him trying to figure out how to be a father, I suppose, or teach Damian not to kill people. That's going to be a fun part of this if James Gunn's humor goes over well. But I got a comment from
Takago.
Hey, Takago.
What I loved about James Gunn's Superman, how was his parents' values became his moral compass.
Yes. I love that scene with Clark and Papa Kent. That was such a beautiful scene.
And Sage, I think this will be the first time 2 cinematic Batman have ran concurrently.
Yeah,
They've never done this before, so that will be. This is my only request.
This is my only request for Mr. Gunn. Mr. Gunn, hello, sir. The Batman you choose, can it be the one and only, please?
But that's the thing. Please. Like we still got to get through Robert Pattinson's 2 movies.
Then just keep Robert. I know you don't agree with it, but just keep Robert.
We don't want him. We don't want him. We don't want the glistening vampire kid as your Batman. Please don't do that.
Well, here's the thing, and I'll see if I can pull that picture up, and Jen, I'll let you take the wheel back. Okay. But at the end of Creature Commandos, there is a silhouette of Batman looking through a skylight. And we've already know that Creature Commandos is connected within, even though it's animated, is connected within the DCU.
I see you, Turtle.
I see Turtle, man.
Wait, no, he did. Okay, there he is. Yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, man.
I think
hey, Turtle, don't do that. Our number, hey Turtle, don't do that because our numbers are growing, man. We're
our
Doc,
numbers
apologize.
can still grow.
Hey, Turtle, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna take it offline.
I ain't gonna lie
hey,
to you.
That's what they say at work when they want to talk to your pride. We're gonna take it offline.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I went to that movie in the first few minutes, opening monologue, perfection. I was like, I'm in for a treat. Then we got into the movie, and I was like, I don't know. I've only seen it once, and that's a very telling thing for me. If I've only watched one Batman movie, one time.
A Batman movie at that.
Yeah, Doc knows you well.
Did you think, and answer this honestly, did you think he was too emotional as Batman?
Well, it's year 2 Batman.
Well, yeah, you have to think of the timeline.
He's younger. I get it. He's not, because look where we jumped from. We jumped from a very old, like an old man Bruce Wayne and Batman with Ben Affleck, established, knows what to do. It's about that business. And we go back to a year 2 Batman who's just figuring himself out.
Now, let me clarify something, because for Sage and for Turtle, the thing is, I like the fact of Batman being a detective, because that's how we all know Batman as a detective, and he throw hands. Okay, so yeah, I like that. But what got me to go to this film was that the first trailer they released of Patterson whooping them dudes down in the subway or whatever. Ooh. So I personally thought it was going to be more action. Don't get me wrong. I love a good drama. I love a good thriller. I love a good mystery movie. That's cool.
You should have worn your
Batman. What I was expecting, let me rephrase. What I was expecting is what Ben Affleck did over here for this Batman. Is what I was expecting. You know what I'm saying?
Well, again, he was.
And I'm not saying Robert Pattinson is a bad actor or nothing like that. He's a brilliant actor. The fact that I don't want him to play Batman because he don't have, I have in my mind, Dion, I have that statuesque Batman of what Batman's supposed to look like. I don't get, he don't fit that for me. You know what I'm saying?
Christian Bale didn't either. Christian Bale was a slender, like a very
smaller version
of Batman, right? Which was dope. I mean, I love the first suit from Batman Begins, but then obviously the man need to be able to turn his head. I get it, even though I like the bat turn, but that's just me. I don't know. It did feel a little slow to me. A lot of cool cinematic parts in it.
Yeah.
But it's like the stuff I talked with what we put on the shorts recently. Like a real world Batman, like they did it so well. So I'm hoping for Brave and the Bold to not be as sort of grounded, especially after seeing Superman. Now we know these two. Now we know these two exist in the same, that will exist in the same universe. Yeah. There's a man over Metropolis flying. Physics in Batman, that cape better cape because I want Ben Affleck set the bar so high for just Batman visuals and doing like very, very legit Batman. You know what?
Yeah.
I want Brave and the Bold to be very much the same. Even if you take like the Batman from Batman 52 from that comic and then the animated show movies they made.
Yeah.
That will work with any frame of person. But I don't know, man. We can talk Batman all day. So Jen, we're gonna hand that.
I'm sorry, Jen. I apologize.
You gotta apologize. I asked you guys to comment. That's what happened.
Yeah, Jen, this will be a whole show. We gotta go through that trailer breakdown.
So I'll just add that to our shows we need to do list that we have. We'll do a Batman show.
I'm all for it.
Turtle. Boring. Well, the next thing that we're going to talk about, because if you don't know me, if you can't tell by my background, I love Star Wars. Oh my goodness. Rebuild the Galaxy. Okay, so out of all the Lego movies I have seen, and they're all good. Lego has this knack of doing really good Lego movies. To me, Rebuild the Galaxy, the one that just came out is a sequel to the one they just did, I think about a year or two ago. I think it's 2 years. And this is like Star Wars version of What If, and it's so good. They change up the story, they throw characters, it throws everything off its axis. And one of my personal things that I absolutely love, because I usually don't have anything a lot of negative things to say about Star Wars, but growing up when it was revealed to the fans that Jar Jar was actually supposed to be an undercover Sith Lord with Palpatine, that was the one time I said, George, Mr. Lucas, sir, why didn't you do it?
It made so much sense because he was the bumbling idiot in the first one. And that man walking in robes in the Senate, and then he gave Palpatine the power for come on, man, just do it.
I love Jar Jar. Yep. I love Jar Jar. Like, I know a lot of fans out there don't like Jar Jar. I love Jar Jar. I do. But when I heard this theory, I never realized how much I needed it. And now Star Wars Lego Rebuild the Galaxy, we get Darth Jar Jar. And it's so good. It is so good. Oh my goodness. If you've not seen Rebuild the Galaxy Lego Star Wars, please go watch it. It is delightful. It is a fun ride. If you liked Marvel's What If show, you're really gonna love this. And we get Darth Jar Jar. I love it.
I don't know why they didn't pull that trigger, because it made so much sense to me.
Because remember when Jar Jar Binks came out and hit the screen, they said everybody hated him. That's why.
But that's the perfect reason.
But
that'd
no,
reason.
Originally, one of the things that George wanted to do with his Star Wars movies was to get more kids to come and see Star Wars movies. So he was trying to think of a way to get kids to come watch, and putting a character that the kids could relate to, which is why he came up with Jar Jar and then deviated to what we got in the final films, because he was also thinking to get that demographic of children to come and see his films. So it was just one of the things that he decided to try, pivot, and there are those of us fans that love Jar Jar Binks, including myself, and then there are other fans that don't.
Yeah. Hey, I was all for it once that theory came out, and I was like, this makes the most sense. He was at the beginning, he was a bumbling idiot, he's gonna use that to get into the Senate, and he gave power to I was like, come on, man, it's there.
Like, it would have been just
Darth
Binks. Ooh, Darth Binks. Yes.
I just thought that was interesting, man. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to watch this, because if this is like a what if sort of deal, I think that'd be fun.
No, it when I first saw the first one, that's one of the first thoughts I thought of. Like, this is like the what if for Star Wars. And out of all the Star Wars Legos movies, like I said before, I really enjoy all of them. But these for me are like my number one favorite. I love Rebuild the Galaxy. They're so good.
I'm gonna have to watch both of them, because like I told you last Friday, I was like, man, I put the second one on. I was like, Jen, what's going on?
Yeah, you were like,
the first one. I was like, let me go and watch that. Let me go and watch that so I can catch up.
Yeah, no, and it's really funny. Mark Hamill is in here, and he voices Luke. They even have I thought it was really sweet. They even put a Lego of George Lucas in here. He doesn't talk, but he's there. It's so sweet.
I'm gonna have to take a look at it, because a world of Darth Binks or Darth Jar Jar.
Oh, I'm gonna give one spoiler. He has a Darth version of the Millennium Falcon, and that's a starship.
That's what's flying up above his head. I can see it there.
Yeah, that's his ship.
Cool looking too. I didn't even notice that until you said something.
Yeah, and it's actually a Lego set. If you're into Lego, go get it. And you get the Jar Jar minifig.
Hey Doc, didn't you get a little queasy when we was piloting the Millennium Falcon?
I did, dog. Was it after we drank the blue milk or before?
It was after.
I think it was after we drank the blue milk, dog. I was like, I can't take this. But when we go back, if we going back, because we gotta talk.
What do you mean if? And I'm coming, and I want to sit.
No, we gotta talk about Disney as a whole, as a family. We gotta talk about Disney.
I claim Han's seat. I claim it. You guys can rock paper scissors for Chewie's seat. I don't
know if everybody's seen Snakes on a Plane, right?
Yeah.
I'm tired
of these snakes.
Okay, so at the end they gotta land this this plane, and Keenan's character just did flight simulations and stuff like that. So once they hit the landing, they couldn't really stop it. And obviously in the Millennium Falcon, one person goes up and down, the other person goes left and right.
Mm-hmm.
So Doc was going left and right. And there's a line from Snakes on a Plane where Sam Jackson shouts out, "Left, turn this big left." And that's essentially what I was doing in there. Left. And it was just nobody else was doing the buttons or anything. It was just me and Doc in there. Left, turn this big mother left.
Oh God!
Right into the side of a building, man.
That moment, I would have loved to be a part of it.
I messed some shit up. I ain't gonna even lie. Yeah, I was not supposed to be smiling.
When I did it, and one of my best friends, Jaya, shout out to Jaya. Hey, girl, hey. She was my co-pilot, and she and I were just. I'm like, are you going right? You need to go to the right. She's like, I'm going right. I'm going.
I'm just gonna say this to all the people. Don't pilot after drinking blue milk, bro. It don't work.
I was fine.
Or don't pilot after you had a yum nub from Olga's Cantina. Jaya, I am looking at you.
I ain't gonna drink nothing or nothing. Next time we going straight there first.
Man, we had the blue milk. Emily bought us a Rancor set, and we drank
the Rancor set is so good.
Man, so don't drink beer on top of blue milk. Okay, that's the one.
Or the Jedi mind trick, because I did that.
Oh man.
All in wine intoxicated.
I know, right?
It was fun.
It was fun though.
I love Turtle. Are you all speaking English? Yes, speak.
Left. Turn this big muck left.
Go right, Jaya. I am.
Oh man.
See, that's the thing. We had nobody in there. They asked, "Hey, y'all want to just go to 2?" Y'all like, "Yeah."
Yes.
I ain't press no buttons at the back. What are you talking about?
Like, we're piloting this thing.
I've ridden that ride.
That's such a good ride.
6 or 7 times, and I've always flown. So I don't know what else goes on behind me. I have no clue, and I don't want to know.
You have what is it? You have the 2 pilots. I think you have an engineer and the gunners.
Yeah, I don't want none of that. Let me wheel and deal that thing. Well, hitting that. Oh boy!
I was Chewbacca. I was Chewbacca all day.
See, Jaya was my Chewbacca, and I was Han. It was so good.
Okay, back. We go next year. We were dressing. I'm dressing as Han.
Okay.
You can figure out your Chewie costume.
I can't grow no more feet. I'm just
Emily, if you're watching,
it's gonna be like Alf. You know what I'm saying? That's
Emily, if you're watching, you have to get Xander a Grogu costume and dress him up as Grogu.
I might just do Mando, man, and just do a side-by-side picture with him.
There you go.
On the couch. Okay, sorry, Jen. Sorry, we did it again.
No, it's fine.
My bad, Jen.
You good. Well, continuing with Star Wars, we have another update from the director himself. We got our first shot in the Mediterranean with our 2 main stars somewhere out in the ocean filming Starfighter. So I thought this was cool. It's a fun update. And the fact that we got it from the director himself, which I don't think it's ever been shared before. So I was really excited when he put this up on Insta. And the fact that they're out in Italy, they're shooting on location, which that's something we got to thank Andor for, because Andor really set the stage for Star Wars coming back to actually shooting on location for a lot of things, with still having moments of using the volume, because the volume is very useful, especially as that technology gets better with time. It's still beneficial. So I'm excited. Oh my gosh.
Man, don't you think it brings a power that made everybody step their game up and start back filming on location?
Well, yeah, because like when you look at both Andor 1 and 2 and what they did with it, including with how they handled the template of season 2, like they knocked it out of the park.
They did.
Like it was really also bringing Star Wars back to basic, because all the original films were shot on location.
Yeah, and then we went into CG overload in the prequels.
Yeah. Well, that's what George does. When new technology comes out, George is like, we're using it, and he puts it in his movies.
You know what? I can't be mad at him for that.
Absolutely.
Because the reason I say that, Dan, and don't be making that face now.
No,
sir.
I'm just saying there's no need to go back to the original trilogy and do stuff.
Well, I mean, I get that, but no, I like the fact that George Lucas does use the future technology, because let me tell you what that does for a young kid looking at that. They end up getting into that and then maybe creating something better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he does stuff like that. You feel me?
Well, like a lot of people that work on the Star Wars films now, that's part of what happened to them. They see the things that were done in the original films, and George is always getting his hands on new tech and putting in his new movies. It has inspired many people to get into the industry to learn about it. That's why we have so many talented artists in this industry giving us what we're getting.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They both do.
Oh, yeah, they do.
But 2-3 weeks ago, I think we went over the casting for this.
We did.
And now you're showing me like Ryan Gosling looking like this in the gear that he's in. He looks like what's his role in this? Do we know yet?
Well, we don't have a lot of details, but I believe he is an X-wing fighter pilot. I have to review the stuff from Celebration because I know they talked some things about it, but they're very tight-lipped on certain details.
But just that photo alone, I'm in it. Like, I mean,
I'm excited.
I'm gonna let Turtle know. Turtle, I think they were on another planet at the time with that water. They wasn't in space.
But I really do think like this is what we needed for Star Wars, man. There's so many other stories we can tell.
Yeah.
And connect them when we need to, but getting a guy like Ryan Gosling in with it too.
Well, there's
some names to go with this movie.
That was one of the best highlights of Star Wars Celebration when I was there, because that was in the rumor mill for a long time. And then we had no idea he was coming, because with Star Wars Celebration and the fact that we've had certain shows on the docket for a while, you already get an idea of who's coming to Celebration. So for this one, we expected the cast of Andor to be there. We expected Hayden and Rosario Dawson to show up for Ahsoka. Pedro Pascal coming to talk about the Mandalorian, because those things were in the works. You already had an idea. Oh yeah, they're going to be showing up. And both of the Bobas came. They always come. I love it. Senior and junior. I love it when they come. So when Ryan Gosling just comes out of literally left field, I think they crash land on Waterworld as part of their adventure. Yay. No. Thank you, Takako. So
no, is Ryan Gosling connected to this? I mean, that's
so it was just a big surprise, and then the director was like, so as you know, this has been a rumor for a while, and I'm happy to confirm it's true.
And he fit, like, just seeing him in that photo.
Yeah,
he fits. Like he
does.
This is he might be. This franchise might be on his back for a little while. It seems like with something like this. So
Sage, that is a non-starter. She ain't coming. She's not coming. I'm sorry.
But Jen, thank you again for another awesome Fandom Pulse, sort of keeping the pulse. But again, you have a case for next week. So find out if
I will deliver. I will deliver. I got a week.
We need to know.
I got a week. I will get it.
But also, we're moving on to our next topic. Man, Disney was like, "Hey, how we get them back?" Like I said in the intro, let's go ahead and drop this Mandalorian.
Look! It's Mando and the baby. Look at the baby.
Please come back. Please resubscribe to your Hulu.
When I saw this. Okay, well, and we're gonna watch the trailer again. We've already seen it, but we are gonna go through it and sort of break down sort of key scenes in it. Jen has her notes.
Lot to say
exactly. So that's so Jen has her notes, and we'll go through it. But it was just perfect timing.
Pages.
Yeah, it was just perfect timing to sort of see like, yeah, here's Mandalorian Grogu, and after watching the trailer, I felt like somebody over the weekend, you know, that Kermit gif with him at the typewriter, just typing away.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was somebody That was somebody putting it together.
Oh yeah. I gotta. And Dion, I have a few espérate wait go back moments.
Okay, so let's go ahead and fire the trailer up.
Let's do it.
And we'll watch it through, and then we'll go a little scene by scene if we can, and break down some sort of keynote moments. So, everybody ready?
I'm doing.
Let's
do it.
Okie dokie.
Baby, I'm sorry. That's the point to do there. You don't do that to
I was like, okay. Well, that jumper he learned from Luke, I tell you. Impressive. Well, you give me a jetpack and anything, I'm seeing it.
Got him with the paintball. Yeah, baby. That was a good shot with the paintball.
Oh.
So we're back after what? Damn, 3 years?
It's been 3 years since the last season.
Holy moly, man.
Yep.
And Turtle, we can only imagine, man.
Dude, it looks nice.
I wonder what Pedro bank account looks.
We can't wait till our bank account look like his.
Oh man, like Pedro hasn't made. He hasn't made.
Man, hey man, he's in Star Wars and Marvel. Like, I don't know what other money you can get. Like,
not only that, isn't he in that other show that you like with The Last of Us or whatever?
Yeah, he's in The Last of Us.
Yeah,
he's been in Gladiator. This man is everywhere.
But yeah, he's solid.
Fantastic Four.
Let's talk. Let's start off here before we go through like a scene, sort of the scenes that we sort of clipped out. Mandalorian Grogu. This cover art for it feels very like old Hollywood. Mm-hmm. What do we think about that? Especially the logo, not this one in particular, but the little swaying one that we saw too.
I like it. I don't have no problem with it. I want this on a shirt immediately.
No, like the poster I was actually very happy with because the Mandalorian is inspired by Westerns and the whole poster feels like an old-fashioned Western. So it fits the initial inspiration, it fits the vibe, it fits the brand for the Mandalorian. So I was actually very pleased with the poster when it was when it was shared.
It's gonna be back there by the time this movie comes out. I'm positive.
Oh, heck yeah, buddy.
Positive. But just so we start off, with the opening established scene. So we see a new Razor's Crest, I suppose, because we saw the other one get blown up at the end of season 1. Was that two?
No, season 2.
Season 2.
It was blown up in season 2, which was devastating.
Because but then you got what, like a Starfighter in the next season, which
not just any Starfighter.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, not just any Star. It was an N1 Naboo Starfighter from the prequel trilogy. That
and what was the lady's name that fixed it for him? That fixed it up for him?
But it just wasn't practical based on
what's
like
her name?
Grogu just in a cockpit by himself. So
Takako, what's her name?
Let's see what we have here from Takako. But how much Pedro are we actually getting under the helmet? I think in season 3, he openly gave credit to his 2 stunt doubles who spent much of the time on screen as Mando, possibly more than him. Good question, because is he under the helmet for this, or is it the stunt doubles?
it's going to depend on the scenes we get in the story, because for those that don't know, this movie was supposed to be season 4, and instead of giving us season 4, they took season 4 and they turned it into a film. And there's a lot riding on this film. If this film tanks,
I don't think,
which I hope it doesn't. That's not what I'm saying. I hope it's successful, but it's basically gonna be a big determination of where Star Wars goes from here and what we get after this. So there's a lot riding on it, which is why we're not getting a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah, and I think we know. This is the thing. There was so much swagger with whoever the stunt double was with Mando. Just the walk, just everything. I know who it is.
It's John. One of them is John Wayne's grandson.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
come on, that walk.
There's the two. Yeah, the two gentlemen. One of them is John Wayne's grandson as doing Mando.
Okay, that makes sense, because I'm like, he walks with such a swagger that I don't think
that's because that's like the John Wayne legacy, strutting that suit.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that, Jen. That's a good little.
That's John Wayne's grandson.
That's a good little nugget right there. Yeah, one of Jen's gems.
I know, right? I know. But
I remember when I found that out, I fell out of my chair. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, does that makes it's wild that I noticed it. And like, there's something about that walk, man. Mm-hmm. And now that you pointed that out,
Grandpappy.
I was like, I saw something.
Turtle, I'll let you know. I'll let you know where you can watch Mando later. Hold on.
Yeah, it's called AMC. That's
Doc, we're trying to grow. Don't get us canceled, okay? Have you learned nothing in recent days?
Or wait a considerable amount of time and watch it at home via Disney Plus.
I was just going to say, you can go to Amazon and type it in, and it'll pop up where you can play it $3.99.
Okay, so we're trying to get through these things, but comments have been so good. Jen held on that information, just waiting to drop it down.
Yep.
With the
Yep.
And yes, Turtle, I am a nerd and I am proud of it.
So we see the Razor Crest and we see what like the Delphi base. We saw this at the end of season 3.
Yep. 3.
Which is, I mean, pretty much he lives here now, right? Or is that the case? Because he and Grogu has a house that he was able to get from.
No, so they don't live here. They live on Navarro, where they were given land. That's where we last see them when we're done with the season. Before we come to this rebel base, if you will, in this other area. I forget where this is exactly, but no, Grogu and Din have a house on Navarro. They were given land, and that's where they reside. And that's where the N1 Starfighter was on property. So one of my questions was, when I saw the Razor Crest, is where'd he get this new crest? I'm happy to see it, because I think for the work that he does, he needs that. I mean, the N1 Starfighter is not going to cut it for a long time.
You can't bring anybody in hot or cold in that.
No, you can't.
You just can't.
So my question is, okay, that's cool. How did he get a new one? And then what happened to the N1 Starfighter? Because if you don't need it, I will happily take off your hands.
Oh, I'm sure it's just sitting up. He got that sucker covered in a garage somewhere. That's what I'm thinking.
For a special occasion, something might pop off.
No, it's beneficial to have it, especially like if you have to get somewhere real quick and you want to do some real damage. That's one of the starships you need.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wait, what was that from Todd?
Oh, that was just who the mechanic was.
Who the mechanic was.
Kelly, that's it.
Yes.
Kelly, thank you. I knew
this was a fun scene for me, just because it took me back to that. Again, we're talking Westerns, right? My dad raised me on Westerns. This was very like Butch and the Sundance Kid for me. Peering over, and rest in peace, Robert Redford. Forgot about that 2 weeks ago. Or week ago.
Right. I'm sorry they didn't do that in Fandom Pulse. Robert Redford passed. Yeah,
but this just took me back to that. He's looking through the what do you call it? It's one. So it's a what? Monocle? Is that it?
I was saying periscope.
But here's the funny thing. He's looking through a scope, but this is binoculars.
Well, no, that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. Like,
I was like, what if that's Mando's view in his helmet?
That was an editing trick. That's a little editing trick that they did because we went from a scope to binoculars. That's one of the things in my notes I wanted to talk about.
Oh, you want anything else? You got just the switch that they made. That they were like, hey, nobody even noticed this.
Well, no, thank you, Takako. I love her.
That's what I said, but I didn't know if it was a real
monoclear.
Word.
Yeah, the spyglass monoclears to binoculars. So this is interesting because with what we've been introduced to in other previous shows, we've had a lot of setup going on. We have the pirates from the Mandalorian that are going on. There's a lot of piracy going on, and I'll get more into more of this as we go through other snippets from the trailer. But we also in Ahsoka were introduced to Admiral Thrawn coming back as the heir to the Empire, which is a book that if you all are interested in reading some Star Wars books, that's a really good one. So we got some stormtroopers here. So there's a couple of theories we can go off of this as we go further in. So the fact that there is a garrison somewhere with stormtroopers, because even though the Empire was defeated, because remember, we have that Shadow Council from the last season of Mandalorian that is still in the works. We have different garrisons spread out in the Outer Rim. We already have people that we were introduced to that were already working the system to get high ranks within the Republic that are still on the side of the Empire. So there's a lot of setup going on for possibly the big bad for this film would be Thrawn, and I'll go into more of that as we go into other snippets of the trailer.
So, two things. Sage D, what do you know about Lucas McCain, man? From Rifleman. But the thought of this movie is that we're leading to like an Avengers level event with all the TV shows. That's that's the rumor, that's the plan, right? So
that was the plan originally, and that remember you have the two Bob situations. That was during Bob 2, and then Bob 1 Iger came back.
Well, there was one show also that got canned too, that I think was supposed to be Gina Carano's sort of. I think she was meant to be in it, but that whole thing happened with her.
Well, it still may come back because they had a peaceful resolution and
hope to work with her in the future.
Right. So that actually may come back because there's a lot of like, that's why I said in the group chat, I'm not watching this trailer anymore because there's a lot of stuff in here.
For sure.
So there's a possibility that show may come back.
Yeah. And I mean, say what you want about her. Her as that character. I couldn't see anybody else playing that character, but we get the fantastic Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting because it's hard to see, but on her jacket, her ranking is a general. So we don't know a lot about her character, but just from the costuming, the ranking right here on her right shoulder, left shoulder facing, she has the ranking of a general. And it looks like because the other thing that happened in last season, Din Djarin agreed to help the New Republic with missions. So. So this is probably going to be the character that is giving Din missions to go on for the Republic. So because as we see in further images that we do have here, he is actually sitting and talking with her. So there's definitely something happening, which is going to propel him with Grogu to go into the adventure story that we're going to get. Yeah, she's the first person that says to the baby, no.
No, because remember, Mando told him don't eat them frogs. He told him no.
Well, no, I mean like secondary characters. Most secondary characters just let him because he's cute, and she's like, no.
Can we also? I know we're just starting our breakdown. Yeah. But man, I'm gonna miss not seeing Apollo, man.
Yeah, I am too. Man. I thought about that as soon as it started playing.
Yeah,
because his line from that first season, hey, what did he say about baby? Do the magic hand thing or something like that. He said.
Yeah, unfortunately in the past couple of years we've had some hard losses for Star Wars.
That was one for me. If I felt like I went through Rocky 4 like again. Like it just felt even worse because again he was Carl Weathers, Action Jackson, just the Apollo Creed.
He was my guy in Predator.
He was in in the Heat of the Night TV show.
Yeah, he was.
Like he was such a good actor, and he was getting even better with age too. And he was in this huge show, The Mandalorian, and we're in a movie now. And yeah, man, it's that one hurt. That one really did hurt me because Doc knows how much I love Rocky movies.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
and he knows how much like Rocky 4 gets me. Rocky 3 is a good time. It's a fun time.
It's fun.
But
Rocky 4 is the one though.
Rocky 4,
put up comments. She's absolutely right.
That No Easy Way Out song hit, and we go through those montages. Lord have mercy.
Yep, he did. Jeef gave Grogu a way to express himself to Mando for the first time with the yes and no button.
Like an everlasting legacy too with this character. So, man, that's gonna. I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah.
But
hard.
Just jumping forward a little bit.
So
are we recasting? Jen, are we recasting him, Sage, as bringing in Ernie Hudson?
I hope. Oh my God, I would be so happy if they recast it.
When we recast, man, there's just some characters. Please don't recast. Just don't.
This is a tough one. Just because like I'm anxious to see what Grief Karga's role, like if they play into, I don't know, I won't say play into, if they address his death, like something happened to him, which is the reason he's not in this movie.
And if they do that, then we won't get him anymore.
Which I think I'm okay with.
I think for this character, that would be fitting because
they were after him in the last season.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, so I think for this character, it will be fitting with how everything else ended and concluded. I think it's with the way the writing went at the end of season 3. I think there's a way you can write off the character that they had an unfortunate accident. Because with Gino Carano's character, there was a moment where, what was it? Where I think she was part of moving a prisoner. And
there was something like that.
Yeah, where they found the starship and everyone was basically dead in floating in space. Someone noted that they thought they saw Gina's character floating with the glove, which basically wrote her off the show. But if they bring this Starfighter show back, or I don't know how they're going to handle that. So we'll see.
Yeah. But in this scene, we see Mando in a bar kicking some tail, man, like some hand-to-hand feet.
So this was another edit where they spliced 2 different scenes together in the trailer.
Was it?
Yeah, because where he kicks, the next moment is him flying into the bar, breaking down all the shelves. But the bar is
behind him.
Is behind him, already broken down.
Okay. Still a good kick, though.
It's still a good kick, but
hell of a kick.
Right.
And this goes hand in hand with Mando too. It's gonna be great to just see him do some hand-to-hand stuff too. But I think for me also was everything that Grogu has sort of learned from Luke, his little short visit with Luke. He jumps out of nowhere, lands right on his shoulder. Like that was, I was like, okay, that's a pretty
baby.
It's a pretty dope.
Man, y'all ain't gonna talk about this upgrade my man got on that brand new Bass Scar, bro. That's
it's movie quality now, man.
It looks good, dog. It looks really good.
It wouldn't be a show if we didn't talk about Power Rangers. It's like Power Rangers when they got their first movie, right? We went from cloth to straight up armor, man.
And it was tight too, bro.
It was so good. I was like, why don't they have these in every episode?
All the time.
Right? That's movie quality, though, man.
It's beautiful.
That's movie budget, baby. That's movie budget. But Jen, anything from this or these scenes in the bar? We were pretty quick through here.
Yeah, no, my only note on that was that they spliced 2 different scenes together. So the way they edited together, it's actually 2 different moments in the bar. So it's gonna be interesting to see that full fight scene in its entirety. Do you happen to have the image of the signs in the reflection of the water?
Did not have his intro into the bar or where he was walking
into the
outside.
water.
So well, one of the signs on there, which is in Arabash, it got translated to read as Thedan spice, which is the illegal spice in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
And then another cool nod to some fan lore that's not really lore. There's another sign that was advertising the Halcyon, that was that Star Wars hotel in Orlando for a while. One of those signs was advertising the Halcyon on there, which was really cool. I was like, hey, it's translating it. I'm like, that's the Halcyon. That's
how much was it to stay a night at that place? Like $8,000?
No, it was
it cost something.
It was $5,000, but it's still
was it $5,000?
It's still just as painful. It's $5,000, man. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Hey, Jen, I got a question for you. Quick. I got a question for Jen. I don't know if you can connect all these dots, but who started selling spice first? Was it Dune? And then Star Wars got it. And then Star Wars was like, no, we need some of that spice. And then Rebel Moon was like, no, we need some spice over here. It's like everybody's selling spice.
So technically, this is one of the things where George Lucas took the idea of the spice from other things, from Dune. So this is a different spin on it. So technically, Dune talked about spice first because I believe, thank you, Takago, Dune came out in 1965.
Harvesting spice.
Yeah, so Dune was the first to do spice, and then George took the idea and put it in Star Wars. And it's called something different. But like as we go further in with the other images, that's actually interesting, that sign, because some of the theories I have for the show we can get into a little bit later because I know we have a lot to talk through. But yeah, it's interesting that we have that sign and the possible planet he's on and how everything is going to be tied together. This guy,
this big bad here,
he is an Amani alien, and we first see him in Return of the Jedi and Jabba the Hutt's palace. And in one of the comic books, he's actually an informant to Lando from within Jabba, the Hutt's palace. So it's really cool to see this guy again. This is an Amani headhunter, so it's that's really cool. They're going to bring him back in. Oh my goodness. Which ties into some of the theories I have of what we're going to see in this movie.
Yeah, we got a lot of creatures in this.
A lot.
Aliens or creatures within this trailer.
A lot of nods to the original films. I'm loving it.
And this is just a cockpit of being back in the Razor Crest.
Yep.
This is fitting. This is... And definitely, it's like an upgrade from the older one. Well, from his one originally.
It's prettier. It's a lot.
Looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. But hey, man, that movie quality Beskar. You're right, Doc. That's like a glistening, man.
It looks good.
I promise you, I'll take the armor over the jetpack first, bro.
It has to come with it, man. Ever since I saw the Rocketeer, I've been like, jetpacks. If I can get one thing of the future, just give me the jetpack, man. That's all I want. I don't even want the Marty McFly skateboard.
I do want some shoes, though.
I'll take the self-lacing shoes with the Nike Mags.
Yeah.
Side notes. Oh, side mission. What was it? A few years ago, maybe a decade or so ago, they actually made those shoes and they auctioned them off to help with like Michael J. Fox's like foundation. Dude, your boy was about to write a bad check. Just to get
I'm so glad you did not. I'm so glad.
$10,000.
I'm so glad you didn't do that. I'd have had to hear that. Emily be like, did he ever tell you that he wrote a bad? No, he never told me about this bad check he wrote.
I'm walking around with Nikes. These self-lacing light up Nikes, boy. You can tell me nothing.
Poor Emily.
Know how we'll get to it. I don't want to How Jerome bust through that door with the white shoes.
Yeah, look at the white shoes. I said, no, and then he had one pant leg in the shoe, one pant leg out.
White shoes. Look at the white shoes. Yeah.
Jerome. Okay. Sorry, Jen.
You're good. Oh, this is
a familiar face.
Jen.
Oh yeah, live action Zeb. If you don't know who Zeb is one of the crew members from Star Wars Rebels of the Ghost Team, along with Ezra, Hera, Kanan Jarrus, and Chopper. So one of the theories I have is we're gonna probably see this team, the Ghost Team, come back together because they're all in live action. Zeb, Chopper, Hera, Ezra, and Sabine. So, and if we're still going to like the Star Wars Avengers movie, it would be so cool to see the live action team come together. And with the theory of Grand Admiral Thrawn coming back, that was part of the Rebel show where they were always fighting against Thrawn. So how fitting it would be for the Ghost Team along with Ahsoka to take out Thrawn.
No, for sure. Like once I saw him, I was like, wait a minute. What's those feet, man? I was like, is that him? And I ran it back and I was like, that was
with his bow rifle and everything. Oh man.
If we're getting to this Avengers level event, we got people we can pull. We got all of Ahsoka to pull from. We got Mando, we got Boba to pull from. I don't think Skeleton Crew would get pulled for this, but
they might. They might.
I mean, if those kids showed up, dude, that's been
not the kid.
Are we talking the pirates?
Would, yeah, because we got a lot of pirates in Mandalorian.
Yep. Yeah, we do, don't we?
We got a lot of pirates in Mandalorian because there's a few things that could happen. I guess we can talk about it here.
Those kids were great, man. Like that's been my favorite Star Wars property. In a long time.
They introduced a lot of piracy in Star Wars recently, and then both in the books and the comic books, there's a lot of pirate activity. There's a ton of them, and we talked about that in our review of Skeleton Crew. So some of the things that could happen here is that we're going to still see a lot of issues with piracy, which is probably some of the things that Din is getting sent on for missions. It's a theory I have. And then as he's going through like dealing with these piracy issues and, the pirates trying to thwart the New Republic just to steal stuff or whatever that storyline is. That's probably also how this crew is also going to find about General Admiral Thrawn, because the fact that we already have stormtroopers in the trailer, something's going to get discovered about that, I'm assuming. So, and how possibly maybe even the underworld is involved with it to a degree, because we got the Hutts now, because now
there's a lot of underground that we'll get.
There's a lot of underground happening. A lot of underground happening.
This just, I don't know. I felt like maybe Grogu's on his way to help save something or someone, but I just like this. This was him in anything, and on top of that, using practical puppets and effects too. I'm here for it, man. You ain't got to do a lot to please me. When it comes to stuff like this, I
need this. If it's a toy, I'm gonna get it. I need that.
This is just so good. But speaking of,
dude, your man's been in the gym, son. Your man's been lifting heavy weights.
Who do you think that is, Doc?
Look at Jabba the Hutt, boy. Look at it. Look at it.
Hey,
that's Rada. Okay. That's Rada. So here's where we can get into why sometimes Star Wars fans get mad. So one of the things that fans have wanted to know for a long time is, where is Rada? What happened to Rada? Because Rada is first introduced in the Star Wars Clone Wars movie, because Anakin and Ahsoka go on a mission to rescue Rada and return him to Jabba the Hutt. But then we never see him after that. So what's happened to Rada? But here's the thing with some of the lore. There's actually some comic books that talks about all of the Hutts getting taken out after or during the events of The Empire Strikes Back.
And Jabba was the only one left, right?
And Jabba, correct. And that Jabba was the only one left, which means that when Jabba gets killed by Leia, there's no heir to take. But now that we have this guy here,
Well, the air was well, what Jabba's throne was taking over. What Boba's at it, right? Like so.
Well, no, technically, Bib Fortuna, his assistant, took over because remember we got that Easter egg.
Yeah, that's right.
That where Boba takes him out and then takes the chair after that. So so Bib Fortuna took it over after Jabba died and kept running it until Boba came and took the chair. So now the question is, because the other thing that they did that I found interesting during I think it's in the book of Boba Fett, they have the Twin Huts crime lords. I'm like, oh yeah, we have Twin Huts. Oh, okay. So the Huts are still here. Okay. So this is why fans get mad at the cherry picking that they do and how they change things around. Because another example of where this happened was Asajj Ventress coming into the Bad Batch in that last season, because according to the books, she gets killed off. She dies. And then all of a sudden she's alive in the Bad Batch. And then of course they explained it in the Tales of the Empire, but still a lot of fans were not.
I like how they brought her back. I'm telling you, that's the coldest name. That's the coldest name in the universe, dog. But after Darth Vader, man, Asajj Ventress is cold, bro.
I personally didn't have a problem with it either, but this is what happens sometimes where they cherry pick. But that was actually the first time Star Wars actually responded to the fans and says, "We're gonna do what we want. We have a story. We're doing it. We're not changing our minds."
And that's
the thing. I think, as like just general comic book fans, and we see live action stuff, I think even through Marvel stuff, we know that there's a time like Marvel, that whole story is nothing like what the actual comic book was to get to Civil War or Endgame. So, right. So we got it. I'm flexible because you're telling me something that I haven't read yet. But I know what you're thinking with Star Wars is that it's all like lore and canon. Like, so what's legit, and then what do we just put over here and just leave?
This is why I have always said on the show, we'll continue to say that this is the Star Wars cinematic universe, just like Marvel.
Perfect. Yeah.
So that's what I call it. And then, there's a couple of theories with this, because now that we know that this is most likely Rada, and we're going to get the answer to where has he been, because he didn't go into the family business apparently, unless this is the equivalent Gladiator Star Wars edition, and this is Rada's ring, and he's been running this and taking people's money because he likes to fight.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dope.
Right?
You don't look like that if you don't like to fight.
His daddy
didn't like to fight. You know what I'm saying? His daddy didn't like to fight. He liked to fight, bro. Look at him.
Yeah. So he's either being forced to fight as a gladiator, or this is his own personal gladiator ring where he's just fighting for money.
I'm good with either one of those theories. So that works for me. And again, getting a Hut in another movie looks, I mean, just from this image, looks legit. Like I'm anxious to see him on the big screen. Like you said, we haven't seen him since he was a baby. And similar to what Mando said, it is impressive.
Yeah.
And
which this could be a mission for Mando, like going into the underworld, because there's possibilities of underworlds happening, because one of the next images we're going to talk about is that door. That's a Hut.
Yes.
That's a Hut symbol.
Yeah. So let's jump to that here.
Yeah. That's a vault.
Mm-hmm.
So is that vault where Rada is fighting? Is that the twins' vault? Because the other interesting thing, the twins are included in the poster.
Oh, were they?
The twins are like the full poster. The twins are in there.
Okay.
So the twins are going to be in this too, which I found interesting. So I think we're going to get some underworld action in this film.
So you think Rada is probably fighting for them to keep them rich? Well, keep the whole family rich. Keep the whole Hut family rich.
No, I think the twins are after Rada.
Oh, you think that's what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Because they know he's like the heir to
the
he's
throne.
Jabba's son.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I think it's more likely, and I could be wrong, but my theory is that the twins are looking for Rada because they know he's alive.
Yeah, and so you think he and Mando gonna team up?
I don't know, because we see Mando fighting in the ring, which I really think it would be so cool if Mando fights Rada. I want to see Mando.
That would not be cool. I think Mando get the Bastard smashed off of him.
He got his hands full right here.
Yeah, no.
But like, you know how, but like, it's like video games. You have all these different bosses before you get to the big boss.
Man.
So I'm hoping that's what this scenario is. Like, that Mando has to get into the ring and fight, and then so he can fight Rada.
This is a lot of movie, because I'm thinking like this would have been. Now, so you said it was supposed to be for the season. I can see just this as an episode or 2 episodes of just the underground. If there's a tournament, perhaps, or there's some Mando has to do now, or he's been captured and he has to fight.
Trailer. Like, I can see the individual episodes within this trailer. I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, I'm looking forward to it again. We're getting a Coliseum scene in a Star Wars movie. There's a hut involved, and I got Mando with Grogu sitting up in the crowd eating. So I'm like, what else do I possibly need for this?
We'll find out. Thrawn coming in as the big bad at the end, which would be interesting. We'll see.
And then we see Mando and Grogu take out. Well, was Grogu with them? I'm sure Grogu was with them.
Mm-hmm.
He's around
when they blasted off. So it would no tripping required in this one. They just blow it up.
These are so easy to take down.
Like my man Spider-Man said, y'all remember watching that old movie when I was watching that old movie and they tied the rope around that big thing? Yeah.
Here's the thing: these aren't practical machines, and the fact that they were,
I think they built
pretty much on a mountainside, like a goat. Like, come on, man.
They're easy to take out. They are
very much so. Jen, is there anything within the breakdown that we didn't cover that you want to go over real quick? Bring to our attention.
I think we touched on a lot of stuff. Let me just.
Yeah, no,
we touched on a little bit of everything. So, I mean, like, it's interesting. All I'll say is this: it's interesting how they pieced this trailer together, because there are instances, as we covered, where we have some spliced together edits from 2 completely different scenes, even though they're going to be within one scene. Some trick editing, like with the singular scope to the binoculars, but then it's interesting what they showed us with the binoculars. And now my question is, well, who's behind the binoculars?
I know, right?
Who is that? Is it Mando? Is it somebody else? Who's behind the binoculars looking at stormtroopers? So we got some interesting tidbits, not a lot,
for sure.
But then because of the circumstances, this was put together really quickly.
And so let me ask this question, and we'll jump over to our next topic. Just Doc, you're first up. Just overall reactions to this. Are you excited with what they showed you? And I'm sure we'll be in theaters to watch this one. Bright Turtle, AMC, right? So
let me break it down for you. With
overall reactions, give it
all
to
the
me.
Slicing and splicing, I'm still gonna get my ticket. I want to see this thing. Cause y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a huge Mandalorian fan, so I'm most definitely going to see this movie. So
Jen, go ahead. Keep going.
No, I'm just saying I'm about to get my ticket now. As soon as they let me get it on Fandango, I'm on there.
Mm-hmm.
So Jen, being the Star Wars fan that you are, and within that fandom,
yes,
your overall thoughts on this trailer, and what did it check your expectations?
I don't know if it checked my expectations, because I didn't know what to expect to begin with, but the fact that I've noticed some things with the editing, and I can see and feel how it was originally episodic. With all that said, I'm interested to see what story we're going to get, especially with the pirates roaming around, possibly going into the crime underworld. We got some huts here, especially Rada, and then with the stormtroopers, there was one scene where we have a specific Empire's fighter ships going after the Razor Crest. Specific TIE fighter ships that were going after the Razor Crest. So I'm very excited to see what story this is, what's going to happen, and if they're going to continue setting up for the Star Wars equivalent big Avengers movie.
Yeah, and I think that's because I don't think I may have known that. So like my expectations for it are pretty straightforward. I love the other seasons. Yes. I was like, I'm equally going to love the movie too. I didn't necessarily need to see the trailer today or this week. I understand why it was released. I think everybody understands why it was.
Yes.
But you could have showed me this at Christmas or next year, Super Bowl. And I'm like, I was going to see it anyway.
Yeah.
Which Star Wars has done that before. They've released certain trailers during Super Bowl. So
yeah. So with this, I was like, okay, you have a property that people love. Will you stick the landing? Because now knowing that it's supposed to be like episodes for the next season, I'm hoping I'm not. Again, I'm a greedy fan. I'm gonna probably be hoping for those 8 or 9 episodes, 40 minutes a piece, instead of about a 2-hour movie. But that's just me. But I think that's gonna be enough for this to sort of get to that Avengers level event. That's what I'm waiting on the most. Give me that. And I think that's definitely worth it. I'm anxious to see that though.
Let me say one more thing, because I'm not very critical of Star Wars, and most people know that. But I will say this: the next trailer needs to grow from this, because the teaser trailer for Kenobi, when that thing came out, that was, I will say that first teaser trailer is so much better than this, and the way and how they put it together to kind of give us an idea of where we're going to be at within that story. So I will say they have to up it for the next one. Definitely. For sure.
But I mean, if no other words are left to be said about the Mandalorian Grogu trailer, I think we can move on.
The baby.
I think we can move on to our next topic, a new topic, but an old one at the same time. Few months ago.
It's my first time.
I'll go hop on Fridays and give his hot picks of stuff you should be watching. Sort of similar to our watch list, but we're handing it over to him to be that. We don't want to get blamed for you watching bad stuff. So we handed it over to him.
I promise you what I say is not going to be bad, bro. Trust me.
So, I mean, let's go ahead and jump into it, right? So we're going to go into Doc's hot picks. So.
Yes. Lights, camera, action! What we got up first?
Yeah, you tell me, because here you go. Here's your first one up.
Yes, F1, starring Brad Pitt and Damson Idris and Javier Bardem. I hope I'm saying his name correctly. This was an absolute excellent movie. If you have not seen it yet. We were gonna do a review on it during the summer when it came out, but we weren't able to. But I just recently rewatched this movie. When I tell you, I like to see the older guys and the younger guys on screen together, that chemistry that they have. Mm-hmm. And if you don't think a racing movie can be an action movie, and I know a lot of us watch Ricky Bobby, but this movie here, it had its little comical moments, but it was great acting. It was drama-filled, and it was heartfelt. And it was one of the greatest films that they've done so far this year that I've seen. Absolutely brilliant movie. And I'm not into Formula One. This made me want to watch Formula One right here, dog.
Well, given the cast, too.
It's a phenomenal cast, yeah.
Yeah, because Brad Pitt's in rare form, obviously. Javier Bardem, I don't think he's been in a bad thing ever. No. And then what's our guy name from Snowfall?
Damson Idris.
Yeah, he's another British actor.
Yes.
Which is wild again.
And in this film, really he talks in his regular accent, which probably will throw a lot of people because
good.
They know him from Snowfall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And check this out. I know y'all probably already know this, but they were really driving them cars, bro.
Well, you
Brad
can tell
Pitt and Damson Idris, they were really driving those cars. They were with an F1 team for an entire year to learn how to drive those cars and actually race with them people, bro.
Oh,
like
I
that,
love it.
This movie was freaking phenomenal. If you have not seen F1, I believe it's on Apple TV right now. You can go and watch it right now. It's on Apple TV, and it's a absolute beautifully shot, brilliantly acted, wonderful film. Y'all should really check it out.
Oh, it looks amazing, man. I mean, I meant to see it over the summer. Obviously, things got in the way, or new things showed up to the party.
Is Xander.
So didn't get to see it, but this is right up my alley too, man. Of movies that sort of an action movie, a racing movie. I'm here for it, man.
I love it when actors dive into a discipline so they can execute it in a film. I love it when they do that. So that's really cool that they took a year to learn how to drive some race cars and race them. That's really cool.
Until they get a concussion. But on to other news, other hot topics. Go ahead.
Excuse me.
Wow.
I got to put my nuts up for this one. Because look, check this out. This guy, Taylor, the main character, the last thing I watched him in that I really liked was the Terminal List. That was the story of John Reese, which is Chris Pratt's character. And that came out, I think, in 2022. But this right here, the Terminal List, The Dark Wolf, this is the prequel to the Terminal List on Amazon Prime. They are both on Amazon Prime right now. This follows the character Ben from the last one, who eventually does something really bad. I'm not going to give it all away, but this follows him from his Navy SEAL days until he joins the CIA, and you will start to slowly see that turn in his personality when he joins the CIA and his reasoning for joining the CIA. And it takes you, I think there's 7 episodes of this season.
Oh, it's a TV show.
Yes, this is a TV show. I'm sorry, guys. This is a television show on Amazon Prime, and this is just came out this year. Like I said, you want to watch the Terminal List first, which is Chris Pratt starring in that one, and Taylor starring in that one as well as best friends. They're both Navy SEALs. And the beginning of the first one, the Terminal List, Chris Pratt's entire team gets wiped out on a mission, except for him. And when he returns home, a whole bunch of nefarious stuff starts to happen. His wife and daughter end up getting murdered, and that sends him on a revenge tour, so to speak. And that guy, Taylor, Ben is his character. That's his best friend. You know what I'm saying? And he helps him on his revenge tour. But this right here, The Dark Wolf, this is the prequel to how we get to Ben being in the CIA in order to help Chris. So that's what it is. But it's an absolute brilliantly written show. I did not read either of the books before I watched these shows. I actually discovered these shows just trying to find something new to watch on Amazon Prime. And that's how I discovered them. And if you like military, dramatic, action-filled, nice fight scenes, a brilliant script, people you don't think there's gonna die, like with plot twists and all type of things like that, you're gonna really like this show.
Well, all right, let's move on to something that you're taking a throwback pick.
I had to
throwback at the end.
I had to. Man, we had a young man make a comment on one of our videos, and I said, you know what? On my hot picks, I want to throw something that we really loved back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And that maybe these young cats, they can watch it and, you know, get the humor from it as well. You know what I'm saying? Even most of the young comedians that we associate with now actually reference Martin all the time. And if you don't know what we're talking about, man, this is Martin from the TV series. Came out in 1992. Was it the first episode? 1992?
I think you're right, yeah.
So it was 33 years. In 2022, they had a 30-year reunion, which was great, and I really enjoyed it. I watched it on BT. But I was a little bit sad because Tommy Ford, unfortunately passed away. Rest in peace. But this show here, if you want to laugh from the beginning to the end, check out Martin. It's on Netflix right now. All 4 seasons. You can watch it right now.
Nice.
I gotta ask, off the dome, favorite episode.
Ooh. Now we getting into some things.
So
here we go. Man, when I first met Dragonfly Jones, dog, when Kenji said, "Hey man, they about to turn on my lights. You sure you want to do this?" And so this was the episode where
was it the one where they was teaching them self-defense?
Yes, this is the one where he was teaching them self-defense.
Oh god.
When we first met Dragonfly Jones, because there was some issues going on in the neighborhood, and Martin wanted his woman to be able to protect herself, you know what I'm saying, and wanted the friends to be able to protect themselves because Tommy got whooped up. You know what I'm saying? That's why they met Dragonfly.
Was that the same episode when he got beat by?
That was the same episode, dog. Yeah, because remember they went to the bar and got beat down by the little people.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, that's one of my favorite episodes, and I gotta throw this one in. When your man was at the DMV and old boy said, "What's up, Almond Browns?"
The DMV episode might be in my top 5 of favorite Martin episode because
what he told Martin, bro, he said, "You so almondy." When he said that, you can see Martin break character right there, dog.
Martin broke so many times in that episode because Sherman Hemsley was in that movie that episode. Is it Sherman Hemsley?
Yes, he was. Yeah,
real name?
Okay, he was the dude at the running the DMV.
Because I mean, he cheated. Martin cheated off the smart guy's paper. Yep. The smart guy was using a Poindexter. He was using glasses, or he had glasses, and then Martin had to wear glasses for his test. And this clown starts singing like RESPC. Find out what it means. And then the women he got smacked by Mrs. Jerry in that one too.
Sure did. Got beat down. Sure did.
Okay. So the Mrs. Jerry, when the bus was trying to get home for Christmas episode with Gina, they gave that woman a sandwich because she was hungry. It's like, tuna. I don't eat no damn tuna. She threw that tuna sandwich down, put her heel in it, and twisted it.
Out of there. Walked off. Oh, Sage. That's a great episode, Chillikin Island, when that ain't no damn puppy. Yeah. Great episode. You saw Martin was putting them hands on that
combo. That ending combo, he was killing it.
Hey. The hit.
Hitman, man. Dude, like, all these great episodes, dog.
Doc, he was like, I talked to Sugar, and he called you to get hit, man.
But you see the way he started blinking, he was like, he just knew them hands was coming. Oh yeah. Listen, y'all don't know.
Raw dog.
If you ain't watched it.
Yes, Turtle. You walked away for 1 minute Martin. And now we're talking about Martin.
Watch Martin. If you have not seen one episode, just start at the beginning. Season 1, episode 1. Martin does these little monologues in the first season, and got like the first 2 episodes of the second season. But man, they are brilliant about him when he was little Martin. Dog, just hilarious.
Oh, the one with Tommy Davidson, Barnell
Hill. Did you miss me? No.
The best parts are seeing Martin break.
You can take the children.
Hustle Man. Hustle Man.
Hustle Man with the kazoo. On the saxophone. I'm sorry. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, dear.
But no, it's the one when he came with the snowstorm.
Oh,
he came with those
with the pigeons on the stick.
He was like, "What you marinate him?" And Martin's standing there, and he has to turn his head because he makes him laugh.
Look what Turtle put his favorite.
He said, "Like that's passe. We use pork and bean juice now.
We use pork and bean juice now." Oh my god, man! One of the
stolen CD player.
If you're watching, drop your favorite moments or favorite episodes too, because that CD player one.
That CD player episode, bro.
Oh,
but you got to have watched some stuff before you get to that. So before you watch that, go watch New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? That could be another one of my hot picks. We'll take that up for next week. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
hot picks of the week, bro. That's what we rocking with.
Now I just want to like reminisce on Martin.
When David Allen Greer was the preacher and Martin Mama was giving away all her money.
Oh my God!
Gotta feel it.
Love. Even at that point, you could hear David Allen Greer start laughing while he's singing that song.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, Reverend Leon Lunny Love.
Leon Lunny Love.
That was a good one. I hope you do like a throwback pick at the end.
That was my plan. I want our younger audience. I mean, we were starting to get some followers. I want our younger audience members to know some of the references that we be referencing. You know, we be over here cracking jokes. You feel me?
Yes.
So
got a feeling.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Got a feeling. And then he broke it down. Yeah, dog. Oh man, I just watched that episode just yesterday, dog.
Man, I'm gonna binge Martin this weekend now.
Be all right. Be all right. Be all right. Be all right.
And the way he snatched that money from Miss, I apologize.
But let's throw this in since we got. If you're watching, we're here when we're not done yet. We got one more segment. But if you're here again, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. We're here every Wednesday.
We talk back.
And subscribe, follow, do all the stuff for social media. We're growing. Like these last few episodes and our shorts have been really moving the needle for us, and we really appreciate your support.
So much.
Just laugh with us. This is what we do, man. Now I'm just thinking about Martin quotes and stuff that I can say for this. So we did bring. So our last segment is usually our soapbox, right? Well, soapbox sounded kind of dated, so we said mic drop. So this is sort of where we get some stuff off our chest too. But I don't know if we got anything necessarily to get off our chest. But we did have a few trailers drop recently.
Yes.
One about 2 hours or so before, and the one that's been out maybe a day or a few days or so. So the first one that we're going to go over take a look at is the Robin Hood trailer. I got the cast list pulled up too, just in case.
Yeah, I know Sean Bean is in this, but I didn't get the rest of the cast.
Yeah, because let's see.
Another Robin Hood movie. My goodness.
Okay, Jack Padden is Robin Hood. You got Lauren McQueen. I'm looking for notable names. This is interesting. Well, Sean Bean is like maybe the most notable name in this one, which is going to be interesting. But maybe this is
I was just about to say it. I would be so hurt if he did. I hope he make it through this whole movie. I love him.
Please survive, Sean. We love you.
Come on now. So we're gonna fire this thing up and sort of take a look to see if this Robin Hood movie will work.
When did the Jamie Foxx one come out? It's been a while.
Like, what, 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Yeah, that was a little while ago.
It was before Jamie went through his issue.
It was way before that, I felt like.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and take a look at this, and we'll react to it. Let's see.
We'll teach those who tread on us. Nothing will keep them safe from vengeance.
Oh, is that Connie Nielsen?
These woods.
I think so.
They're as old as the earth. No man will ever own them. You've got talent, my boy. Do it again.
I know who that actor is.
We conquered your lands. Now we rule. No one will ever know you or your kind existed.
No! That's my father!
Everything I had is gone.
And you blame the sheriff?
Who else? They rob us at gunpoint and call it the law. They kill our people and call it justice. And yet they call us thieves.
Then let us be thieves with a purpose.
We were attacked.
I mean,
My home.
A terror. By the name of Robin Hood.
You don't say much, do you?
Hello, Marion.
In my culture, it's rude to stare.
In mine, it's rude not to.
this is
The outlaw doesn't merely steal from the ground. He strikes at the very foundation of Norman authority.
He sets a dangerous precedent. Rebellion can spread.
Assassin's Creed. I was thinking that, Sage.
Yep.
What were you praying for?
That our actions may bring about some good.
Saxon to Norman, bound by love, divided by lies.
I reject everything that is Norman.
Even me. In my dreams, I will always be with you in the forest.
Yeah, that's funny.
Connie
Yeah.
Nelson.
Listen to your bow
So this is their first debut. Okay.
and listen to your heart. We'll tell you what is right.
The 2
Oh,
episodes
it's a
premiere.
show.
It's a show. It felt like a show.
What?
MGM Plus.
I'll be watching that.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
watch
it felt
that.
like a show. It sure did. Because I was like, man, it seems like
Well, what Turtle said down
movie.
there, because it kind of reminded me of the Green Arrow as
Will
well.
build this city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have fantasy.
Yes.
Oh man.
And it
You know
has
what?
that Assassin's Creed feel to it. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this how you for a property like this, they've tried so many times with a lot of names that let's figure out how we can do it with, you know, a few notable ones, but let's start a TV series and a franchise if we can. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know how is MGM Plus a thing? Like I didn't know about that.
I had no idea.
That's
MGM
where
Plus.
most of the movies that come out at the movie theater, they'll put them on MGM Plus. Especially
Will they do? Really?
Yeah.
I never knew
it's a
that.
part of Amazon now. Amazon Prime.
Oh, so will this end up on Prime then?
So it's an
I mean,
add-on.
you can watch them. Yeah, you can watch them. You can add it on. It's like what, $6.99 or something like that.
Oh, so it is an add-on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense because like
Okay.
there's stuff.
But
from
there's so
Paramount
much
Plus.
stuff you can watch under MGM though. You can, go up under there and watch stuff.
I'll take a look just to see what's, what Metro Goldwyn Mayer, isn't that MGM? Bay, it's another Robin Hood movie. Jen, what do you think?
I'm interested. I want to see this. I'm actually a big Robin Hood fan. There's the ones I grew up with, of course, are the Disney animated film that is just, and then the one, of course, with Kevin Costner and Alan Rickman. I watched that so many times growing up. That's one of my favorites. And then I actually enjoyed the Russell Crowe Robin Hood that came out. That was that also has Oscar Isaac in it as Prince John. I thought that was very well done.
No men in tights.
I'm going to say you skipped one.
Yes, I'm sorry. No, forgive me. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. So let me fix the order. I saw Disney. I saw Russell Crowe, then Robin Hood, Men in Tights. I know that script. I know that script.
Oh, that movie was so damn funny, dog.
It's so good. It's like, was it your mole on the other side? I have a mole. Oh, there's so many good. My favorite.
And the way it would kill me the way Little John was drowning in that little creek. No, he was. I can't swim. I think this dude like 6'9", legs kicking like I really can't swim, baby. You don't just stand up, dog.
I have to tell you, Mel Brooks gave some shade when Carrie Elway says, because when Prince John's like, and why should the people listen to you? And he responds, because unlike other Robin Hoods, I can speak with English accent. And for that time,
wasn't it?
Well, no, like all the other Robin Hoods, including Disney, they were not in English accents. He was the only one.
Oh, wow.
He was the only
I
one.
didn't even think about that.
No, he was. Yeah.
That line is such a shade line. I was like, Mel.
I didn't even think about
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Up until that time, he was the only one with the English accent that ever did Robin Hood.
Well, we have a lot of we had a lot of trailers, but we narrowed it down to 2. Jen sent a lot of them, so I pulled one for Robin Hood. But then right before we went on, a few hours before we went on, we finally got some news on the Wolverine video game.
What?
Before I press play on this, I want you to look deep into like this image here.
Look at that.
Does that look like anybody you've seen before?
Yeah.
No, I mean an actor.
Oh, no. Well,
no. He doesn't look like Hugh.
No. I'm not Hugh. That's
no.
So it's Liam McIntyre from Spartacus.
Oh, that's him? Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh,
shut it!
I haven't seen the trailer, but I wanted to. He looked familiar, and I know they sort of use face actors or voice actors. So I looked up the casting and setting for it. So yes, wow. That's him.
Play the trailer. Wow. Hit play. Do it.
And he took over for oh man, he passed away from Spartacus. But let's go. We'll jump into this.
Hit play, please.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
We going.
No.
It's Omniac pulling it, man. Like,
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The drone just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go.
Look at Zerk on him, man.
I run.
No!
I'm gonna play this right now.
Death's always waiting. Just not for me.
Dude, this.
Oh my God,
We've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah.
You giving me a bike?
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Keith?
Because I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Oh man.
Yo.
Yeah.
Where's my wallet?
Bro,
where's my wallet?
Oh my goodness.
What
Same
the
like I
frick,
did for
man?
Same like I did for Spider-Man 2. I'm taking a day off.
Because I'm with Turtle down there, bro. I might have to take a couple days, bro, and play this joint.
Oh, he did say he's taking a week.
Hey, Turtle say he's taking a week, bro.
It's like, Jen, where are you going on your vacation? I am in the land of PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Do not bother me for anything.
Oh snap.
Wow.
Oh, of course that game.
I got chills, bro. Like I literally got chilled.
Wow.
Dog.
Okay, so let's unpack this real quick. Ooh! So there was like some leaked stuff, maybe a year or so ago.
I never saw
the game. Well, no, it was just like leaked stuff. I don't think anybody really fully saw. Well, we saw some stuff probably, but Insomniac, I think, had been like sort of, infiltrated, I suppose, and then they put stuff out because there was Spider-Man stuff that they showed that we didn't get, and then there's obviously this. After playing both Spider-Man games and the Miles Morales game, Insomniac is killing it with these Marvel games. If you have played Spider-Man or haven't, I suggest you do. If you haven't,
but for anyone who has not played Spider-Man, go get it right now.
it feels like you're watching or playing a movie.
Yes.
That whole like every action scene, and then on top of that, they have button like mashing scenes within these scenes to keep you on your toes too every now and then.
Like
This is gonna be like one of the most cinematic superhero games, and the fact that we got Liam McIntyre as Logan, which I loved his voice.
Which
sounds
let me tell y'all, he was a great Spartacus after the passing of the first actor. He played Spartacus. Goodness. I mean, he's a really good actor, bro.
Have we been waiting 5 years for this stage? I feel like it has been.
Is it 5 years?
Been waiting for a minute.
They showed the first trailer just to film like at the bar, and that was it was just a teaser pretty much. It's just him sitting at the bar and you'll only see like behind him. And I'm like, come on, man! Like, where's that game at?
Wow.
And we got Spider-Man. We got some DLC from the first Spider-Man game. We got Miles Morales, and then we got Spider-Man 2. And nothing from this game. So I'm happy to see it now. They need to capitalize and show me something from Blade.
I'm gonna say something, dog. After this, I'm gonna say one thing. Mystique has always been one of the coldest mutants that's ever been a mutant, bro. Like,
we got a question from the crowd. From Sage, what other Marvel characters would you want to have a solo movie? His picks: Thor and Storm.
I do say Storm. I've always wanted to have a Storm solo movie, and we hadn't gotten it.
Well, no, I'm thinking. Oh, he said solo movie. I'm still thinking video game, man. I'm still thinking video game.
So I caught that, bro. I would love a Storm movie, bro.
Storm would be good.
I don't know, Sage. Did you mean a game or movie? Because we have a Thor movie. I think he may have meant game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he meant game.
He meant game.
Okay.
Oh.
So we might, hopefully, I hope we get that Black Panther, Captain America one that they've been teasing for like 2 years now too.
I definitely want that one because that's on my list. I think for me, a solo, I would actually like a Doctor Strange solo game.
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Going into all these different dimensions.
But would you start from the beginning when he first goes to find the?
I would say, why don't we go a little further and start him when he first just becomes Doctor Strange, like at a little bit at the beginning of his
Sorcerer Supreme.
Yeah, think about somebody with like that overall like just swagger too, man. Like you're gonna feel cool playing this person after.
He's playing him now, bro. Benedict Cumberbatch, bro.
No, I'm sorry. Not with Jen's pick. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm just thinking overall for mine. I'm sorry. I was thinking out loud. Sorry. My bad.
You're good. Yeah, no, Doctor Strange would be a good one, especially like with going into these different dimensions and then thinking about the success of Hogwarts Legacy and how they did the magic in that game and what you could do with Doctor Strange magic and the fight scenes. I think that would be really dope.
Yeah, the Captain America one, again, I'm hoping and betting on that one with Black Panther to be good.
Please.
Because that looks legit from the gameplay from that too. I'm just trying to think of we got a Spider-Man, I don't think we had a legit Iron Man game yet, which is
what about, is there, because I don't know, is there a Deadpool game?
There was a funny one, really back on like 360 Xbox One. I think Xbox One or 3. I think it was Xbox One.
But not to the extent like Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man game.
Oh,
right?
no, not like nothing to that degree. But man, who would I pick for this?
Pretty cool.
There's a lot of characters.
Cyclops. I think Cyclops would be an interesting game to play.
Oh,
if he had a solo.
If it was a solo, just him, perhaps. But it's got to be we've had Hulk games before, which is just a lot of smashing.
The Iron Man game would be cool too, because correct me if I'm wrong, the only time we've really gotten Iron Man was in that Marvel game with all the Marvel characters.
I think there may be like
a Marvel versus Capcom.
No, Marvel Avengers.
Marvel Avengers,
just a cash grab, really. Unfortunately, a live service platform deal, but or was it live service? I can't remember. But no, he might have had like a tie-in game for a movie. I don't know when we stopped doing tie-in games for like Iron Man and Thor. I think they had games
Mm.
because of the movies. Dang, man, I'm getting the ones I want.
What
You know?
What do you all think about maybe Scarlet Witch?
Okay, that's the thing. I don't know. She's such a villain because I'm playing right now. I'm currently playing Marvel Midnight Suns, and she's essentially a villain, sort of been possessed in that game too.
Okay.
But like even the characters in that game, like there's a Blade video game being made. There's a trailer release for that, a teaser release for that, like last year. We haven't heard anything else from that. So I would say a Blade game would be dope.
I would love a Blade game. Absolutely.
You know what? Ooh, okay. Captain Marvel. That's who I'll take.
That'll be a good one.
I would take a Captain Marvel game. Also,
Miss Marvel, because that little bit we got from that Avengers game, I would love for her to have her own solo game.
Yeah, and Safety said Black Widow as Siphon Filter. If you don't know Gabe from Siphon Filter from PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2, go do your homework because this man had a taser that could reach 2 blocks. I was tasing people on 4 floors in the butt.
Oh my goodness,
that was a throwback for you there.
But. What he's not an Avenger, but he does become Captain America in the comic books. But what do you guys think of Bucky?
If anybody, I say Sam, just because I can fly too. I'd be able to fly.
Yeah,
that would be dope. Yeah,
I'd be able to do that. Man, that was a good question because now I'm thinking.
Thank you for that.
But Insomniac, they're killing it as long as they have these properties to use. And they're doing them like this because it felt, I don't know, I think somebody dropped in the comments, Wolverine Origins was very like one of the best Wolverine games, but the movie was crappy. But the video game was amazing. And it felt like a little bit of it for me. Yeah. It's gory, man. We cutting stuff up. We slicing and dicing.
They did not hold back in this game.
We slicing and dicing out there. I'm here for it, man. What did it say? Fall of next year?
Yep, 2026.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting that Black Panther Captain America game, man. I don't think so. That's
you really don't think so?
It's been a year. We ain't heard nothing.
I know.
Hey, man.
I know.
The game can still come out, bro.
This is releasing next year, so I don't know if they would release both of them.
I don't see why not. They release 3 movies a year. Why not?
These are video games, though, man.
I get it, dog.
You gotta let one sit because you know there's gonna be like 3 versions of this game, like 3 price points for this game, probably. Because that's what they do now. There's that basic version, then there's that second one with like the DLC that comes with it.
True.
Then there's like an unlimited edition for everything.
And
whatever.
And it depends on the what you're playing on. If it's a PlayStation, an Xbox, or a gaming computer, you get different releases and different things within the releases.
Yeah, I think console would be all in one day, and then I think usually,
thank you.
Yeah, they wait for PC probably.
Okay.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was
man, thank you for that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I saw that as soon as we started loading stuff up, and I'm like, yeah, we got to throw that in.
Yeah.
But man, we're gonna try to cut this show down a little bit. But that was another 2 hours. We had a lot to get through.
Hey, but thank y'all for the ones that hung in there with us. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much.
Watching it live. If you're watching on the replay too, thank you. Comment, drop some comments in the bottom. We're here every Wednesday, 9:05, 9:10ish, depending on how StreamYard helps me reload things when they crash. But that's either here or there.
Thank you for your patience. We did have some technical difficulties today.
But awesome. Man, go ahead, Jen.
This is what I want to say. If you want us to talk about something, let us know. We will happily put it in the show and discuss what you think, what we should be talking about, because there's a lot of stuff going on. So we might miss something. So let us know what you want us to talk about.
For sure. And again, up to the minute, we are here. So if you see something an hour or a few hours before we go on, we'll see if I'll see if we can slip it in here. But again, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Like I said, we're growing. We really appreciate it. And until next week, we'll be back. Yep. We'll figure out what else we can talk about. Jen, don't forget your assignment.
I will have it.
And we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.